Live this morning. Welcome to your chat. Welcome to your chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live this morning. What's going on, people? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to all of your chat supporters, people who's watching the video, sharing it. We thank you very much. We thank you, guys. Listen, we have a good show this morning, and man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, people. We have a show this morning, man, and people. We're going to speak about the subway. I'm calling suicide, but these are young kids, parents that kids are leaving their household 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Parents should be held accountable. So there is no way a 12 or 13-year-old little girl should be outside 3 a.m. in the morning talking about she want to get some for views and likes and surfing on the subway. Listen, there's a lot of kids that are dying from this. But before we get into that story, guys, because we have two things that we're going to speak about this morning. We're going to speak about the P. Diddy case, still talking about, because there's rumors and talking around Trump might pardon this man. And his lawyer went on record and said, listen, man, we are going to vow to appeal the sentence. We're going to appeal it, guys. So that's right now. The lawyer is going to appeal it. And he's saying that the judge was very biased. So we're going to get some people's opinion this morning, guys. But before we get into the show this morning, this is the judge. This is the judge. This is the judge. Do you think the judge was fair? You know what I mean? A lot of people saying this judge was biased on his decision. I kind of see where people going with that, guys. But, I want some people to come in the chat. We 2 minutes in the live, guys. Wait for some people to come in this morning, guys. And I appreciate everyone that's supporting the platform. But we're going to get into the show this morning, guys. And thanks to everyone coming in. Thanks for everyone coming in. We're going to wait for some people to come in the live. We're going to wait for some people to come in the live this morning, guys. This is the judge in the P. Diddy case. A lot of people are, they like looking at this man because, a lot of people saying in his culture, people, it's this, you know what I mean? I don't know, man, but we have some things to talk about this morning. But before we get into that, man, we need to speak about, we need to get into these things. And I need to speak about this because I think this is more important than, subway, people, kids, subway surfing. That's a big problem right now, especially in New York. That's a big problem right now, especially in New York, because the subway. But what I want to speak about this morning, where a lot of people is not touching it, but that's why this platform is different and unique, because I look at things out of the box, not into the four corners of the box, look outside the box. So my question is, you have a 13 or 14-year-old little girl outside 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's responsible? Who should be held accountable? Listen, man, this is a very touchy topic for me this morning, because there's a lot of things, parents need to be held accountable. Parents need to be held accountable, because there is no way you have a little girl supposed to be in her bed sleeping 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but she's out on top of subway surfing and one of them getting killed. 2 teenagers, people. It's the parents, and I think the law is too loose on the parents. They need to tighten it up. If you have a 12 or a 13-year-old child, you need to know where that child is at all time. If that child is not in her bed or his bed, but by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, there's no way a 13 or 14-year-old child should be outside after 12 o'clock unsupervised. Listen, this is another story that we could speak about too. We could speak about Dave and Celeste. That's another story. A 13-year-old girl outside hanging out with grown people. Who should be held accountable? Because these kids cannot sign themselves out of school, cannot sign themselves going to the military. They can't do nothing. They need a grown adult consent. So who is next person who should be in charge? It should be their parents. And obvious, they know exactly what was going on. So when you have all these kids out there getting hook up with older men, go in different cars, and kids leaving the house to go subway surfing, and the parents don't know what. You got to blame the parents. You don't look at no one else. You look at the parents. Because you don't mean to tell me 11 or 12 or 13-year-old girl is not in their bed at 3 a.m. in the morning and you don't have no concern. Even if she ran away, do something. Make it noticeable. Make it like you're doing something. Or pretend you're doing something. But don't, warn other parents now. Your kids is gone. It's too late. The May Adams is like a real idiot. Oh, we're going to crack that. Crack down on what? Oh, we got to talk to God. No, parenting start from home. Home. So you look at the parents, no one else. You don't look at the guidance counselor. You don't look at the teacher. You don't look at no principal. You look at home. Teaching start from home. And the problem is these people, these kids, parents are like grown-up teenagers. Like they could be 13, their mother's like not even 30 years old yet. Some of them have kids 15, 16, 17 years old. When by the time they're 20, their kids is like 10 years old. Come on, people. That we want to blame society. No. You blame the parents not putting morals and character and respect and love for their life in these kids. All they're teaching these kids is how to twerk, go on social media, all the propaganda, but not teaching them morals and the love of God. No God-fearing teaching no more. These kids are outside running loose like exactly what the word of God said. They are vipers. You know what a viper is? People look at a viper. They run all over the place and they don't care. They will sting you. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. I am tired. I am tired. You have some parents out there doing work hard, yes. But if a child is outside 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, do subway surfing, and you don't know where the child, then you are responsible. I believe so. Listen, people. I believe parents should be there for the child to protect their child, not put their child in danger. And if you know you need help, there is a lot of help in this country. I know for a fact there's a lot of help. You got to seek out the help and get the proper help you need. But you do not have the kids have the power over you. Who are they? They are a child. They stay in a child place. Come on, people. Good morning, Empress. How are you doing? Welcome to the live this morning, Cole. This morning, I want some more people to come to chat, guys. Come to chat. Make sure you press like, share, subscribe to the platform, guys. There's 7 people in the chat and there's 7 likes. Come on, people. See, and that's another thing when you come on these damn platforms. These people, they will come on your platform. I know who my yard chat people are. They will come on this platform, they watch, they look, and they don't press the like button. They don't say nothing. And half of these people are black people. It's a balance. It's a balance. Morning, all is well. Good. Yes, thank you. People. Let me tell you something, man. These kids these days, they're on a different level. They're different. And, you cannot let your child be a dictator to you. You are the parents. And some of these parents, man, they let the child have control, let it control them. They don't teach your child nothing. They don't correct the child. So when you have a child out 2 o'clock in the morning, that means there is no correction there. There's nothing because the child has run that house. Then you want to know why when they go out in society, they don't know how to do nothing. Because you don't teach them nothing. Why do you think these kids out surfing on us? They know it's dangerous, but who is there to say, listen, don't do that. You can't do that. Don't do that. Good morning. Giovanni on fire. Good morning, man. Italian. Good morning. You from Italy? Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the live. Listen, people, there's 20 people in the chat. Can we get some likes, people? Can we get some likes so the video go in other rhythms so the video could go out there? People can hear about these truth that we're talking about, that parents are not doing what they're supposed to do these days. Not all parents. You have some very good parents out there. This is what you call, this is a parent's responsibility. You cannot look at the governor, you cannot look at the mayor, you cannot look at the president, you have to look in your household. That's what you have to do and be real and tell your kids the truth. Do not hide and tell your kids propaganda. Single parent, that's another issue. But some of the single parents is not because they're single, because sometimes there's isolation. Sometimes the kids, the mother and father not getting along. And who pay for it? The kids. The kids always pay for it. And not all the time the kids pay for it, because some of the situation, the mother or the father have to get away from those people. Sometimes you have to get away from certain people. You have to separate yourself from them, because if you don't, they're gonna eat you alive, because they're putting out the negative vibes against you. They don't tell the kids nothing good about you. And this is a parent's issue, not because it's Subway. It's a parent's issue. How you so conniving and wicked that you don't want that child to be involved with the next parents? You didn't have that child by yourself. So who give you the right to make decisions just by yourself? Oh, I'm a single mom. No, you did not be a single mom. You didn't bring that baby by yourself. It take two. The last time I look at it, it take a man and a woman to conceive. I am not talking about artificial insemination or scientists. No, I'm talking about the natural way. The last time I checked. Unless if you have some complication, then that's different. Single father have a better, stable home. Listen, man, let me tell you something. This is a very topic for me this morning, because I'm going through some similar things like that too as well, people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going through some things, and it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair, people. But you think these women these days, as not all women, some women, are single because certain situation you cannot, you have to look at. You have to be realistic. You have to be realistic. But certain situation where the man is there, but have no access to nothing. You think that's fair? You think it's fair for that child? It's not fair to that child. Then you want to know, when the child grow up and going on Subway surfing, 12, 13 years old, have no business in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, Marcy, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for views and likes, to be surfing on their skateboard on some damn top of the J train in Marcy Avenue. They found the 2 teenagers dead. 2 teenagers, one is 13, I don't know, but you have to ask the question, wait a minute here. Why are 2 undergirls, 2 babies outside 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock? Saturday morning, early Sunday morning, whatever it is. Why? Those are the questions that we need to ask. And not talking about, oh, we got to crack down on Subway surfing. No, because Subway surfing will crack down when these parents crack down on their kids. No, you're not leaving this house. No, you're not. Where you going to? Where are you going? Oh, you out since 12 o'clock the afternoon. You come to my house way almost 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. No, that's not tolerated. That is not tolerated. Where are the parents? That's what I'm saying. Where are the parents? You cannot blame the crime out there, because the crime is out there. You have to put yourself in danger. And how those people put themselves in danger? They left their house and decided to take their camera. You know what they found after that? All they found of this girl, 15 minutes of fame, a skateboard, and what do you call it? Like a little bag, a pouch. That was it. That was it. That was it, guys. That was it. These what these kids are doing right now. This is what they're doing. So who to blame? But hear this now. Then you have some kids that think they are the parent, like they know everything. Okay. Those kids, they never got no type of guardian and teaching, no type of, oh, you're a female, this is what you do, you're male, you do all these things as a parent. You tell your child the knowledge, information that they need to survive in the world. But you do not turn yourself blind and let your child control you, and they don't know nothing because they're thinking stupid like this. This is dumb, this is a suicide, and they deserve exactly what they got, people. People say, oh, you say that because they put themselves there. And they have the proper guidelines, so they put themselves there. So if you put yourself in a danger going to come to you, and this is what happened. They died. They died on top of the train. When they found them, they was unconscious, but unfortunately, they didn't make it. That's facts. So I'm not going to come on here and trying to cover this. No, the facts is a fact. You have to help the parents accountable for anyone who's under 18 years old because they are under your guardianship. They're under your roof. And if you don't know what's going on your roof, then you have to be held accountable. Because if you know what's going on your roof, you're gonna speak about it. You're gonna get help if you need help. You're gonna try to resolve the problem. But if you say, I'm not doing nothing, you are the problem. So you need to be dealt with. These parents need to be thrown in jail. I believe it. They need to be punished for what they're doing to these kids. If you don't, as a parent, if you're not teaching your kids the right thing, that is abuse. Because they're gonna grow up and they're not gonna know nothing. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? When kids grow up and don't nothing, they don't know nothing. A female, your mother, you're supposed to make sure you tell your female daughter exactly what's going to happen. Listen, by the time you're 10, 12, 13, you might get your period. Don't get scared. Come to me, talk to me. These are the bond that you make. That's why it's very important as a mother to bond with their child. And if a parents cannot bond with their child and look out for their child and love their child and put other things over the child, that parents have a problem. Because that child going to suffer. Because they're not going to know nothing. They're going to just exist in the world and don't know nothing. Walk around you all these years and you don't know nothing. You're a growing woman and you don't know nothing. Whose fault is that? The parent. It's very important for young girls to have their father. A statistic went around and say, I don't know if it's true, but I was on Fifth General TV over the weekend, yesterday, Sunday. And when our topic was about why men not getting married, blah blah all of that. But man, listen, let me tell you something, people. One of the issue is that good morning. One of the issue that we have in today's society, man, parents got to take accountability for their kids. And one of the sad thing about it, like I was saying before, I heard something that said in the black community, all of a sudden black men is more there for their kids. No, that's a statistic. I have to look in. That's what my friend told me, and they're very good resource. So I'm going to take his word. But I'm going to do some research and find out if that is true. Why? Because they're saying there is less black men in jail now going to jail because what happened? Those fathers that was in jail, those kids, went to go see them. Said, listen, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not going to come up here. I'm not bringing my kids up here. I don't want that life. I don't want my kids to come up and see me behind bars. So they got to change. So this is what happened. A person get change when they want to change. Change is always there, but it's up to the person to accept it. Accept the change. But some people will accept change and still don't change and live their life the same way because what? Because they are miserable. They are not contented in their own life. So what they do, they have to make other people in their life. And you make those other people miserable because you don't know how to love. And that's what the problem is with parenting. You don't know how to love. Because you don't tell me if you love your child. And I'm not going to say love your child to death. I don't know why people say love you someone to death, love someone to life. Because the Most High said He came to give life abundantly. So we've been programmed to say certain things. Oh, I love you to death. Listen, we all going to die. But why would you say that? Oh, I love you to death. That is so stupid, dumb when you look at it. These old-time figures, especially people from the islands. Oh, I'm hitting on something now. Oh no, YARDCHAT, you can't say that. Especially people from the Caribbean. They have these dumb tradition and nastiness and negative vibes, telling kids, oh, where baby come from stalks and drop it off. All that bullshit. Tell your kids the truth. So when they grow up, they're not confused and don't know what to do. These kids go on the subway. Was that a good decision? Bad decision. How they can You're 13 years old. You got to make some logical decision here. You must know there is danger. But no, they prefer to get the views and the like, and now they're both dead. They both got their 50 minutes of fame. I hope it was worth it. Then you have parents come out, oh, the same parents, begging parents, oh, don't let, no, you should have did it to your own child. Don't go tell me how to do my child now because you didn't do yours. Do you see the propaganda? People want to tell you about things when things happen. Work on prevention. foresee certain things as a parent. And majority of the time, who the daughter imitate? Their mother. Mother is a very precious and powerful and important responsibility. Do not take it for granted. Because whatever you put in that child, you're going to get out. Whatever you put, you invest your time is investment in your child, because you want your child to grow with morals and character and express himself, and don't be afraid to talk around people, because what you're doing, you are traumatizing these kids. Thinking you're doing good. But the decision some people make, you put your kids in bad predicament. You put your child in a bad predicament. Then when certain things start happening, oh, I don't know what happened because of your decision. A child cannot make decisions on their own. That's why they need a guardian. But if you make the decision for the child, and you're just making decisions because your feelings going to lead you down to hell. Don't trust your feelings. Oh, I feel like this morning to go rob a bank. Am I going to do it? No. But if you cannot know the difference between reality and your feelings and how to separate, you're going to have a problem. So that means you're very easy to manipulate it and use. And the word I'm going to use is beguile, because it's biblical. Forget about these manipulation words. It's called beguile. Because they are not going to tell you no lie. They're telling you the same truth, but they tell you the half of the truth to confuse you, so you don't know if it's true or not, because you don't know the whole truth. So you walk around for years and years and years in misery, in tormented, don't know, stressed out. You don't know because something in you tell you something is not right. And what are you going to tell that child? It's sad when parents do not do the right thing by their child, especially the girl child. Parents got to do better. You cannot be so conniving and malicious and hold malice against a person. You cannot do that, because you deliberately traumatizing your kids because how you feel. Listen to your kids. Parents, listen to your child. Your child will never lie to you. They will come to you and tell you certain things, but you have to pick sense. You are the parent. Anytime a child come to you and a child said this and that, you believe your child. You do not put other people over your child, because once your child see that, it is done. They don't trust you because you have more important things to tell everybody else, but you're not taking care of your responsibility. And the responsibility fall on you. You want this whole single parents. It's hard. It's very hard, but you cannot do it by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. You are traumatizing these kids. I am telling you, people, I'm going through this experience right now, presently. And every day it get more and more and more information, more this, more that, more everything. You think it's fair? Do you think it's fair? Then these single mothers are, oh, you don't need the father. You do need the father, because for the child, not for you, for the child. And the next thing is about money. People are putting money over their child. The word of God said, charity, love, cover a multitude of negative energy. We're supposed to talk about P. Diddy this morning. I don't even know if we're going to get to it this morning. The first boy died on top of the subway. car, and just yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, man. All I'm saying is this: we live in the year 2025. It's not going to get better. It's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. Why? Because everyone is living a lie in the world. That's what it is. Black woman has traditional black family structure. Let me tell you something more than that. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We need to stop this black thing, black this, black that. Cut it out. First black this, first black business. Cut it out. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't mean a damn to me. First black what? What are the service are they giving? You want to tell me that's the problem, man. Every minute we gotta put, oh, I'm a black barber, I'm a black father, I'm the first black this, I'm the first black this, I'm the first black. That don't mean shit. Nothing. That don't mean nothing. What are you doing? What are your traits? What are your morals? What are your character? Because listen, I went to a lot of black business. The service is horrible. The attitude is horrible. I don't go back there. I don't give a damn if you're black business or not. What service are you giving to me that I know I'm going to come back again? That's what it's all that matters. We need to stop putting color on everything. Color is nothing because I keep telling people, you have tea in here. You have another cup and you put another cup with tea. Is it a different tea? It's the same tea, but in a different container. So we need to get right, man. And this is what I come to the conclusion with. When you have a race of people that turn away from the true and living God and worship Baal and other entities and money, that become their God. So that means there is no God in there no more. Everything is just worldly love. What you could get for today. That's it. That's it. There's no love. There is no love here no more in this world. That's what the Most High said when he come back. What will he find? What would he find when he come back on this earth, people? And that's what it all boiled down to. It boiled down to a war, a battle between good and evil. We're not in a war. We're in a battle right now. It's a battle for your mind. And if you don't arm yourself and treat your kids with love, because love is the only thing going to get you through this time. There's nothing else. I don't care how much you jump in this, that, it ain't not going to get you nowhere. The only thing that's going to last these days is love. Because that's the only thing you could take with you when the Most High said, well done, my servant, let's go. You got to leave this body. That's the only thing you could take with you is a love in your heart. Ain't nothing else. So what some people, when the Most High come and get them, is on their heart service. If your heart is wicked, if your heart is good, you be the judge of that. Because there's nothing else that he's going to judge you by is your heart. He's not going to judge by your work. Because some people do things just to be seen that they're doing something and they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. So what are we going to do? And one of the things in our community, that is one of the most painful things that we don't understand. You have these pastors, you have these people that are teaching our kids the wrong thing, misleading thing, because they're right now, their agenda is about money, nothing else. So when you have a race of people that turn away from the true and living God, they're going to blame racism. Not saying these things don't exist. They do. They're going to blame racism. They're going to blame DEI. They're going to make up all the excuses in the book. But guess what? Hear the word of God. And it's always end with that. if you are willing to obey you the good of the land. If you refuse, and black people, we refuse to love each other, we refuse to parent each other, we refuse to look after each other, we lost our morals. Why? Because for money. We lose our respect and morals for money. So the Most High said, you're not serving me. So guess what? If you're not serving me, you're serving the other God, you'll be going to have it through hell. Look at our community. It's a spiritual bondage we're in. There's nothing else because we have money. Black people spend how many $1 trillion a year, 1.2 point something $1 billion a year from the black community. So don't tell me that we are poor people. We are rich and wealthy people. Guess what it is? We are very stubborn, hard-headed, and we want to we want to look like other people and not support our own people. We will please everybody in the world. You even have black people wearing blonde wigs now. For what? You see what I'm saying? For what? What impression you're giving off? We know it's not your hair. Nothing against people wearing wigs. But what I'm saying, what are you doing? It's all vanity. It's all vanity, Empress. All vanity. And all of these female now, they pass on that trait to their kids. Males too. They pass on that negative vibes to their kids. Then when their kids grow up and doing the same exact thing that their mother do, they get upset. Because you never taught the child nothing. Then you want to know why your kids is upset. You want to know why you don't want kids don't want to speak to their parents because of what the parents did, their behavior. You think the funny thing about parents, they think because a child is 2, 3, 4 years old, they don't know nothing. And when they grow up now and their memory come back and saying all these things, okay, you take it from there. So we on this morning, man. Early this morning, I wasn't going to come on this morning, but I woke up this morning and the word that came into me, the Most High said, listen, man. He said, listen, where your help come from? Who been protecting you? Who been watching you over these years, over the last 25 years? Who? You think it was you? So I got up this morning, I had a praise in my heart. I said, God, thank you. Thank you, because if it wasn't for him, where would I be? Where would I be? Despite of all the things that happened over the years, people, and I'm saying it personal, despite of the things that happened over the year, despite of the things happened over the years, God is still good to me. God said, man, you wasn't perfect, but you always acknowledge me. I wasn't the best of father, guys, but I know I try my best. I try my best. I would never put my kids in no type of danger. I try my best. But when people make decisions for your kids as a parent and knowing the decision that they make to go spite, and that's the problem in the black community. And this is not a beat up section of woman. I'm keeping it real and keeping it facts. And I should have went live on StreamYard. I think I could have hacked do it through YouTube and Instagram. Sometimes I forget about that app, but you know what I'm saying, people? We're not perfect, but we strive to be better. We try to make good examples for our kids, you impression on them. So they say, you know what? Despite of mommy and daddy, guess what? They did good. Despite of their issue, they look out for us. But when you have a parent that is so resentful, so just plain wicked as a mother, what do you do? What do you do? Then I come to understand over these years, then you see why a lot of parents wasn't there, the kids wasn't there, because we know sometimes there's a conflict with the parents. You know what I mean? God said Proverbs. Yeah, I know about the Proverbs. Listen, man, let me tell you something. One thing I know, man, one thing I know, people will see you online. A lot of people follow this program. It's not just on YouTube. I'm on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, but I don't really, but it's there. A lot of people follow this program. I'm going somewhere with this. Let me tell you something. They watch your platform. They will come in. They don't say nothing. They will watch your platform. They will go on all your platform. They will watch it. The same people who wish you evil, the same people who don't want to support you, the same people, oh, man, look what's going on over there. The same people will call you and text you and tell you a bunch of lies, hypocrites. The same people will see everything you do on social media because they say, oh, who he think he is, what? No support. They don't want to support you. They won't support you. Black people won't support you. The only way black people support you, your business got to be up and running and functioning. But they do not want to put in the work. And the work is including support your people. Support. The Jewish support their own. The Asian support their own. The Mexican support their own. Everybody else support their own, but black people, they will never support you. They will see from afar and see the progress you're making. And not once. Then when you finally say, you know what, I'm comfortable, we're going somewhere with the business, then everybody gonna come around. I already cut off some people online. I keep it real. I already cut them off. I cut off a lot of people on Instagram. And they want to follow me, they follow me. But I am not going to follow you if you don't support me. And I keep it real. If you don't support YARDCHAT, why should I support you? Not say, you're doing evil for evil, but no. But if you don't support me, I should support your business. No, it doesn't work like that. So I tell people, listen, I don't ask people for favor no more. I don't ask nobody for nothing when it comes down to the platform and bringing the good word to people and let people feel positive and uplifting people. I don't ask people no more. I'm done with that. I reach out to a lot of people. Boom, boom. Listen, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. But guess what? There's going to be a time when these same people going to want your help. You help them. You help those people. You help those people. Let me tell you something, guys. People, you could say anything about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who don't support me. I don't care if you don't like the video I put up. I don't care. Because if it bothers you so much, why? See, these demons, they don't want to look in the mirror and confront themselves, but they prefer to project attitudes on you like you doing something wrong. But they don't like when you're doing the truth and good work, because guess what? Darkness don't like light, because light exposes them. Just like roaches, turn that light on, everybody's scared. As soon as you turn that light on, everybody together. They like that. So they will watch you and watch you and watch you and watch you and look and watch you. Come on your line, you go on platform, you're like, they watch. These are called, they call them trolls. No, I call them demons. These are demons called, they come to spy your liberty. Because they don't come, they don't engage, they don't say nothing, they don't do nothing, they watch you. They watch you. Even when we do live on hear this, people. We had an issue on Facebook, right? We had an issue on Facebook. I couldn't go live on Facebook for a month. So when you can't go live on a platform, someone report your page because they don't like the truth, what you're saying. You don't have to be going on your platform line making us. They don't like the truth you say because the truth is putting them on blast. So they report my page for a whole month. I couldn't go live on TikTok, for Facebook for a whole month. I finally went in the app, said, let me go live and see if I can go live. I said, what? I said, oh, see? And these people, let me tell you something, people. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities. Because guess what happened? You have these people who they say things, they put an atmosphere over your head. That's what it does. They put the things over your head. So now what you have to do, you have to they have to they have to we call it, they put it over there. So when you, okay, let me take give me the perfect example. Daniel prayed for Daniel prayed. The angel came to Daniel. Listen, man, the Most High came to listen. We heard you, but listen, man. Some people put some things in the atmosphere, man. We had to fight. Some people see this is what it is. They put the principalities in the end. That's what we're fighting now. Because let me tell you something. I know they're not going to win, but guess what? They think they're going to win because of how things are in the physical realm, but it's not like that, people. And they watch this program too. They watch these programs. They watch my program, people. Those demons watch my program because they want to see what I'm doing. But guess what? When they come over here, they're like, oh my God. What? What? They watch and they wait because they like a snake. They watch you, they wind up, they look, and all they do, they hiss at you and wait. And meanwhile, they hiss on you, the bad vibes, the bad intention, they want to put it in the atmosphere against you. That's why some people going through some issues, they're praying, God, what's going on? No, because there's a lot of principalities, because they don't want you to get the breakthrough. They don't want you to get the radical change because it's going to make them look bad. Because they spend the whole life spreading filth and garbage and rumor to make themselves look good. Because when a person is doing wicked things, they're going to deflect it off of them so nobody know who they are. And what you call those people, they call them, they're chameleons. They change. They when they're around you, they act a certain way. They run around this person, they act a certain way. They're never contented who they are, because guess what? They know that they're not right. They know they're not right. And that's the only thing they know is wrong. And when you're trying to show them right, they will do for a little bit, but they are so attractive to wickedness because that's all they know. And in order for them to leave that alone, they don't. They are so comfortable. They don't even know. They don't even know how to leave it because that's all they was taught. And that's a sad thing as a parent. When the parents have kids and they was never taught how to be a woman. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. And so you bring that same mindset to your kids, especially to your girl kids. Then you expect them to grow up as nice young women. What did you teach them? What did you show them? The proof is in the pudding. That's what the problem is. Thank you. I appreciate it. So that's what it is, man. So listen, man, I was going to speak about the P. Diddy show. I didn't even think I'm going to speak about it because a little quick. I think the Donald Trump talking about talking that he's going to pardon this man. So we don't know, man. We don't know. P. Diddy, listen, man. I know this man is a monster. He's a demon. He has some issues, but I think he got a bum deal. The Mann Act. That's this. The Mann Act don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, people. It's stupid and it's dumb. If you go on trial, if you went on trial and your peers said that you are innocent of the crime, how can a judge talking about, I've been sitting here and listening? You're sitting here and listening, but all of that is irrelevant because he's found innocent. And for you to charge a man with that, it don't make no sense. So, and they're going to appeal. They're going to win the appeal. And hopefully that, everything go good, man. Because you don't want no people no want to go to jail. Listen, Empress, how you doing this morning? Big up yourself. Good morning, everyone in the chat. DJW, good morning. Black, good morning. There's a couple other people in the chat this morning. There's so many people came in the chat, guys. Listen, man. Listen, what you need to tell me where you guys from, New York, Brooklyn, or out of state, Jersey, out of the country, because I listen, I get people here. I'm supposed to do calibrate with this lady from Thai over there overseas. She have a good, she have, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to meet some people on online who have good vibes, want to share, good thoughts and do some shows, man. You know what I mean? That's all it's about. Let me go in the YouTube studio now and see what's going on behind the scene, man. See what's going on behind the scene, guys. But man, listen, man, it's sad. We gotta pray for those for the family. We can't pray for those kids. They're nothing. Let me tell you something. You let the dead pray for the dead. You can't do nothing for those kids. All we could do is pray for the family to endure to the end, for God to just give them the strength to continue. And because this is what he's saying. Through August, three people died this year while trying actively going to police data, including a 15-year-old boy on a train, on a 7 train in Queensboro. It's not just Brooklyn, man. People, this going all over. This is happening a lot of time, and hear this now. The MTA have been working with social media platforms, including Instagram and TikTok, to remove subway surfing footage. So anybody on TikTok or any platform that go out subway surfing, you're gonna get flagged. You're gonna get flagged, and most likely, if you continue put, they're gonna ban you. They're gonna do it. So the MTA, the police is working with TikTok. I didn't even know that. Instagram, TikTok to remove subway surfing footage. So if you are a kid, anyone that have that footage, most likely your page will be ding. And if you don't take it down, listen, they're gonna tell you to remove it. And if you don't remove it, they're just gonna. So that's your choice. That's your choice. And we know TikTok, easy too. You know what I mean? So you notice they didn't say Facebook because Instagram and Facebook is by the same person. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. So on Saturday morning, hours the girl's body were discovered. Hours discovered Marcy Avenue Station. We know that in Brooklyn. We know that in Brooklyn. So, I mean, that's a problem. Um, Duran Walker, who heard about the escort and a laundry below the elevator station when he was heartbroken to hear that the victim is teenager, and he said the doubt the accident would discourage others. You hear what he said? He doubt that the accident will discourage others. Even though 2 kids passed away, they are going to still do it, said Mr. Walker. We are 2 teenage children on their own. See, so why would a 13-year-old girl outside at 2 o'clock in the morning? Where's the parents? Where are their parents? I tell you one thing, if you start holding parents accountable for their action, for the kids, especially the 12, 13, because that means, what are you teaching that child? Do you see what I'm saying, people? It go back to parenting. Parenting is the #1 job on this planet because you are in charge of someone's life. Very important. Because whatever you put in that child, good or bad, something is coming out. These kids probably came from a good household, 2 father, da da da. But guess what happened? They had the need to go ride on the subway surfing. For what? For likes, for views, for social media. They wanted fame, man. And they got their 15 minutes of fame. Unfortunately, they're not even here to enjoy it. Or not even to enjoy it, to see it. They were lied to. See, that's another thing, people. Voices. We know mental health is on the rise, right? Why is that? Don't you notice we start having mental health when certain law came into a play? Come on. Mental illness was there, but the last through Obama presidency, Joe Biden and Trump, but especially during Obama administration. That is when teenagers, they just something dramatic happened. When Obama signed that bill, something dramatic happened to our kids. It was a domino effect. All that vibes that were put out, our kids are weeping it now. Whose fault is that? Parents have to be held accountable, because if a child is in your household and your child keep coming in the house 1, 2 o'clock, that's a problem. Then you got to ask yourself why your child don't want to come home. Why your child want to be outside? Why? These are signs, people. These are signs that, and well, I think parents definitely need to do better, because that's insane being on top of the train. Yes. Suicide mission. You can't say they're lucky. No. Suicide. Oh, they're lucky. No, suicide. Yes. Yes. Yes, I believe so. So apparently the kid, the parents, they have no say so in the kids. Because if a 13-year-old girl could be outside at 3 a.m. in the morning, that's when their body was discovered. But they was there for hours. They probably went there early during the day or maybe in the afternoon, but you don't know your child. You don't know your 13-year-old baby is not in a room sleeping. Your child is sneaking out the house, so you need to go. Because most likely this is not the first time she's doing this. So that means she's aware. The parent, they're aware, but what did they do? Oh, she's not there. Then when you got that phone call or that knock on that door, same thing with the day with Celeste, 13 years old. You don't have no business with grown men. Then you wind up in a car, dismembered. 15 years old. They don't know better, man. These kids don't know better because they wasn't taught by their parent. And it's even worse when you have a single parent and that parent, just don't have. Listen, no one could teach you how to be a mother or a parent or a dad. That is a natural instinct. No one could teach you. No one. People will give you a little advice, but what it comes with is love. That's the only thing parents come with is love. It's a reflecting of you. If you don't love yourself, you're going to reflect on your kids. That's what it is. If you don't have self-respect and self-love for yourself, it's going to be because you don't have the means to teach your kids that. You don't. So therefore, your kid's going to grow up lack of love, just lack, because you're not giving them what they need. Because you don't have it. How can you give someone something that you don't have? That's the problem. You cannot give someone something that you cannot give or have. Who that affect? The kids. Then you want to know why the kids grow up like that, make decisions, because they don't know any better. They don't know any better because that's all they know. To the little knowledge that they have, that's all they know. So, man, listen, people, but I'm glad that God is good. I'm glad that God is looking down and God knows everything. See, that's why I don't have to listen, people. I don't have to hide. I don't have to put my head down. I'm not ashamed of nothing. It's those people over there, they're ashamed. They should be ashamed of themselves. But that's for another show, guys. That's for another show. And big up to everyone that came in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Let me see what's going on behind the scene, guys. I didn't see what's going on behind the scene in the YouTube studio. See what's going on. What's going on. And guys, I appreciate everyone that's watching the live. Come on, guys, can we go up to 10 likes? I appreciate everyone watching live, everyone sharing it, everyone it's just a good, amazing time, man. I appreciate everyone that. Let me tell you, guys, and I keep it real, man. That's why. Listen, guys. I remember when I used to come on live, people. Sometimes there was only, sometimes there was no people in the chat. There was no one in the chat. But guess what? Persistent, being consistent, and being real. That's all it takes. If you want to come on here, and your advice can help people, yeah. Because I'm sure that a lot of people don't agree with a lot of stuff I say, but a lot of people agree with a lot of things I say, and those are the people that are coming back. Those are the people that I know that will come in the chat all the time. DW, DJW, how are you? Where you from, man? Where? And look at God. Always God come first, man, no matter what. Where you from, JDW? Who's JDW? Do I know you? DJW. Because there's so many. I know a couple people that come and chat, like XM, one guy from California, a couple Margaret. Those people. Oh, when I first started, those was my supporters, and they seen that. Thank you, man. I appreciate those people coming on. They used to come on all the time, man. Marcus, so I'm just coming to show support. Big up to all that, man. And they the one that always, he said, don't worry, things will get better. And now people coming, oh, can I be the moderator? No. No, I'm the moderator because I don't trust no one out there, guys. I don't trust no one out there because people, will come out, inspire your liberty just to see what you're doing, then go back to report that like Samson, Delilah. That Delilah come. Let me get the report. Let me go back and tell them. No. You're not gonna come and inspire my liberty, man. No. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, man. The only thing I have right now is my mind to be sane because let me tell you something, man. The last month, people, man. I'm telling you, man. The last month, people, it's rough, man. It's rough, but God is good, man. You know what I mean? Cast all your burden on Him, man. You can't, sometimes we as people, we want to carry that. We have to leave it alone. Me wake up this morning, have the best day you can have. Tomorrow, not promised. Yeah. Tomorrow is not promised to no one. And I don't know, man. You know what? I don't know, people. God, listen. My daughter's in the chat. Empress, check this out. God is good, man. Because hear this out. Man. I had another podcast. But when you are not in God's will, man, people, when you're not in God's will, God is not protecting you. And when the enemy come like a flood, you're going to lose everything. I lost the channel. Boom. And this what came to my thoughts when I lost the channel. But I had this channel as a backup channel. And I started working on this channel last year, March. So March that passed this year, it's a year. We monetized already. We get ready to go into the 4,000 monetized where we officially end the YouTube. Because we had monetized for like 3,000 watch hours. We did that. 500 subscribers. We done that. Big. Let me tell you something, people. When I lost that channel, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. Nope. Because I knew I wasn't in the will of God. So he said to me, "Oh, you think that you're better than me? You think you okay? All right. Let me see what you're gonna do without me." And the channel was doing good, people. It was doing good, but I left the Most High out of it. He said, you are in the right lane, but you're not doing the right work. See, people could be in the right lane, but they're not doing the right work. God is not supporting that. And I woke up one day, the channel was gone. I said, oh my God, what happened? I called YouTube, he said, blah, blah, blah. But I had this channel. I said, you know what? I debate. I said, God, okay, God, I know. I said, okay, God, I listen. I'm here, God. I said, I'm here, I'm listening. And ever since I started working on this channel, guys, my mindset be changed. And I said, you know what, God, I'm going to have to be in your will because if I'm out of your will, I'm doing everything in vain. In vain. And look, And people in less than a year. And I didn't know. I would just, focus on putting out content, reality, just doing just real talk like now, just being yourself. Because YouTube is being you. You could tell when there's people come on YouTube, they're fake. I don't watch. I watch a lot of people on YouTube, but the fake ones, I know. You're not real. I put on chat, you're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. So, and ever since I took over China, man, God been blessing. Listen, me tell you, and I'm not bragging, but I am telling people that God is good. Don't ever forget about. Let me tell you something. There's sometime when I do a live, and I did a live that was the most view I ever got. I got thousands of views, but I got 11,000 views from that one video. I got 35 subscribers. I'm like, what? Every time I do live, guys, it's just people want people to be real. You know what I mean? Yeah, so big up, Mr. John. So that's what it's all about, man. So what I mean. So I don't really right now. Come on, man. I don't like I tell people, you could come on my platform. You know what I mean. And we're gonna do a lot of things on this platform. I have we call it merchandise, t-shirts, hats. We listen. Eventually, I believe your chat going to be a fashion wear. That's what it is. It's going to be. Trust me. It maybe I'm not be here to see it. Maybe my daughter. Trust me. These are the things. I'm glad she's here because I'm putting the word. And this is what I love when I come on a platform. I put it in an atmosphere. You know what I mean? I put it in an atmosphere. My first video in the yard, because we started in the yard. And I remember, in the future, we're going to have hats, we're going to have t-shirts, and boom. See, it everything take time. And I said, God, I am not going to ahead of you. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to take your time and just watch and listen and tune in and boom. And now, by the grace of the Most High, when I come in the chat, guys, there's people in the chat, there's people engaged. Because I asked God, I want to be engaged with the people out there. And this is why I know that I'm in the path. Because let me tell you something, people. Keep it real. People say, "Oh, it's not bragging. It's telling people what God can do when you can't do it." You understand what I'm saying? It's telling people, do not put your trust in man. Do not put your trust. When I say man, that's include female. I'm speaking in general. Do not put yourself in people. Because when you trust people, they will let you down, guys. People will let you down. Put your trust in the Most High God that He will never leave you, never forsake you. Even when your friends leave you, even when your wife, your kids, everybody leave you. But He said, listen, you be truthful to yourself. And so you know what? God, I'm just going to be truthful. And He said, be truthful. Let your voice be heard. If they don't like it, let it be. Let it be. So I just let it be. So I don't care who say this, who want to say this. And I tell people, I want people to come on the platform. I tell people I'm not biased. I don't care if you're purple, you got an eye, you. Everyone deserves their opinion because that's their feeling. I don't block people in here. If you act stupid and do dumb things, I put you in timeout. I'll put you in timeout. You know what I mean? If you want to be treated like a child, I'll put you in timeout. So all of these things, you know what I mean? But I don't block people because you never know what you're going to say or what that person going to do. It might change you. You never know. Yeah. I mean, so you know what I mean? Listen, people, I let me tell you something. I reach out to people so-called in the church, in the body of Christ, as they say. You want to come on the platform? You want to talk about it? One person, I'm not ready yet. And I be asking this person for years. I'm not ready yet. So okay, no, I don't want to come on. And these are the people who's supposed to be the watchtower. They're supposed to be looking out for God people. And they not once want to come on the platform and speak about what God have done for them. So what that's telling you? What is that telling you? That means something is not right. So I said, I cut those people off. They're not going to come on. They're not going to come on. So I asked people who sincerely, my email is there, yardchat at yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Yardchatpromotion@gmail.com. Anybody want to come on? If you want to come on yardchat, I like what you're talking about. Can I be on next show? What your topic going to be? The email is there. You know what I mean? I know there's a guy that being a moderator. He's following me on TikTok. I think he's in the Bronx. But I reach out to him. He never reached back to me. and he's done. That's it. If you so I listen, man. No. I leave it as that. Because you know, and the thing is, another thing, and I keep it real. Another thing with sponsors, be careful with sponsors because sponsors will make you compromise your morals. I am not listen. You do know how many times TikTok is killing me? Oh, come on it. Oh, this. No, I am not selling your merchandise. Because I have, I'm at the point of TikTok where I have like, we call it little incentive. I said, no, I am not going to come on no damn camera and advertise. No. Oh, you make discount, you get price money off. They said no. Because in my platform in TikTok, it's like a promote podcast. So they want me to come on, talk about no. I'm gonna promote this. The hats. I'm not promoting no one garbage. No one garbage. No. And I keep telling people, I had a Empress. I had a yard chat get together, but it was quiet. I didn't put nothing on social media. I just I just put it on social media and but I didn't do nothing, nothing on social media. So it was just a couple people came. It was nice, man. People got hats, people got T-shirts. I'm getting ready to send my daughter a care package, some hats. I don't have no more shirts, but I the hats. But I'm working on the shirts because I want gray and black shirt. Um, so I'm working on that, Empress. But the hats should be coming, and send us the thing that I told them I'm going to send tomorrow. Hopefully, this week I could do it. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Hopefully, I could do it between Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so send out that package. I have the box and everything. So send you a couple hats. So you know what I mean. Also, guys, check this out, man. You need to go over there. This is the time of the show. This is the time of the show that this is the time of show that I do. We listen, guys. Whoever been on this platform know what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks on this platform. This is the time where we these kids. Okay, guys, you know what I mean? We have kids out there that are missing, man. This girl, young girl, I think she's 10 years old, Brooklyn. I don't know if it's Brooklyn but it's in New York, New York. You know what I mean? It's September 8th. Kids out there, man. We don't know who's taking these kids, guys. We don't know, but these kids are being sad, man. I have one more picture. I have some, I think, wait a minute here. I think I have, you know what I mean? This one in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So anyone out there that seen these kids or have any type of information about these kids, please, this in Jamaica, please reach out, man. Kids are the future, guys. And the enemy want to take the kids. That's what the enemy he want to take. He come to destroy and seek. So you know what I mean. So your guys, the number is there. You know what I mean. The number is there, guys. The number is there. 876-986-2200. I think it's 22. I'll make sure 8. You know what I mean. So these kids out there scared, don't know what's going on, disappear. You know what I mean. So she's a child of the day. You know what I mean. Every day I come on, I do a live. I try to put up missing kids. Um, let me show you. I think. All right, I show. This is where we had. We had these are the. Let me show you. We had a little get together, the party. There it is. There it is. There it is, Empress. So these are the people that came support. These are people that most likely, if we have a panel, they're probably gonna come on. But right now there's another female there, but I can't really. So we had a good show. We had a yeah, we had a good show. They came out, they support, and it was a good thing. So, and we just had a couple people came, we hang out. It was quiet. I didn't. It wasn't nothing big, but it was a couple people from work that came. They said, "Oh, y'all chat's nice." We just gave hats. My nephew came. It was nice. So these are the things, man. These are things that we want to do in the future. You know what I mean? But these things take money, guys, and it take time. You know what I mean? And that's why, like I said, once I'm not making, I'm making, not saying making no money of YouTube. It's only like the super chat and things like that. People could do super chat. I didn't do a member yet. Like membership, you could get like yard chat stickers, hats, and things like that. You know what I mean? The member, you know what I mean? I haven't done a live. I haven't done a live with just with just subscribers. I don't know how that works. I know how it works, but I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But we're doing good, guys. We are doing good. So this is how much subscribers we have. 1,768 people. The channel, it's a lot going on, man. But I just give God thanks and praise, because if it wasn't for your guys that come and support me, that it wouldn't be. I remember when I was here, man, there was nobody come on the chat, people. No one on the chat. But I thank God that things work out for the best. So hope we could go up to 10 likes. We had 7 likes, guys. We had 9 likes. Appreciate it. Let me just go on to YouTube. I keep saying that, going to YouTube. So we do have another channel. Also, guys, I want you guys, for the people that's in the chat, please go over there, support my daughter Empress. Is in the chat. Real Talk Empress, she's there. Please go and support her channel. Her channel is Real Talk with Empress, right there. Real Talk with Empress. Go over there, support her, subscribe her. You know what I mean? But we're going to be working together. Do some and also we, in the near future, follow me on Instagram, Yard Chat, TikTok, Yard Chat, Facebook. Yeah. So you know what I mean. So that's what it's all about, guys. So I'm gonna put her her channel. I think it's at Real Talk with Empress. So go over there and support her. So her channel, her channel could grow, guys. She just started. You know what I mean? It's a Real Talk with Empress. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I mean, I finally get to work behind the YouTube thing. Yeah, it's a lot of work, people, but you know what I mean. It's not hard. It's just once you get everything together, it's okay. Yeah, came a long way. Yeah, we came a long way, man. Came a long way, guys. So what happened? That's Empress channel, Real Talk. Did I put it right? Real Talk with Empress. And also, I do have another channel. It's a new Yard Chat channel, but it's not like this channel. It's an MMA channel, guys. MMA channel. Because I love talking about MMA. That's I love talking about MMA. So it's called Yard Chat MMA, and I don't know how many subscribers we have already. I think we have 18 or 17. I'm not sure. So that's the new Yard Chat MMA channel. So we want to get 10. We want to get 50 subscribers over there, because we need to go live over there at the Yard Chat channel. So I went live on this platform this week, late, like Saturday. I fell asleep and I got, oh my God, because it was a live event. So boom. So now, get those channel up and rocking. We need some subscribers, about 50 subscribers. Empress 2 need about 50 subscribers to go live. Because when we go live, we could kind of, yeah. Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah, people. So she's on TikTok too. So go over there and support her. It's what's your TikTok? Princess Holton, right? Is it Princess? Or you could put it in the chat. I'll put it, you know what I mean? So go support her, guys. So listen, people. I know there's a couple people in the chat. Listen, guys. There's 12 people. We got 10 likes. Thank you for the 10 likes. Listen, guys. We officially over 1,000 views. We've been on for like over an hour. We've been on for an hour and 14 minutes. So we got, over 1,000 views. You know what I mean? And the live helped me with my watch time. People, we are close. I keep it real, guys. Listen, we need right now. I just look into YouTube analytic, however you call it. And I look at my watch time. People, this is my watch time. I'm keeping it real. Because a lot of people on YouTube, they don't keep it real. They're lying, this and that, trying to keep it secret. Okay, you need watch hours. So right now we at 3,000. Last time I checked, we at 3,390 something watch time. And in the archives, I have over 690 hours get ready to drop in. So I believe, and I said to myself, I said, oh my God, are we going to make the 4,000 watch hour this year? I said, Lord, I don't know. But we just start putting out content, going live, and boom, being consistent. And boom, now we at, you know, knocking at the 4,000 watch hour. And I believe, I'm going on record because I put everything in the atmosphere. I believe by now, I think we're going to have it before the year up, and maybe probably next month, because we're still in the month of October. We didn't even go in November yet. So I'm looking, and when you get monetized on YouTube, you don't know. They just email you. They just text you. This is what happened. I didn't know I was monetized, right, with 3,000. This was like a couple months ago in YouTube. So one day I got up, I said, wait a minute here. Why my channel, something's not right. It looked different. So I went to YouTube and said, oh, boom, boom, set up your AdSense, boom, 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 all that, boom, 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 set it up, boom, boom. And wow. I said, oh, I didn't even know. They just send you what it is in the YouTube studio when you monetize. It's gonna open up. You're gonna connect this and that. I have the store hookup on YouTube, but I didn't put nothing on the store on YouTube to put merch. I didn't do it yet because I'm not. I'm just like I said, I still working on to get the platform to a certain level. And our next project is to work on the paddle so people come on. Like I just put up. I was on Fifth General TV. I was on there. I just did a. I'm gonna put that video up. I did a clip in later. You know what I mean? So that's the plan, man. That's the plan, guys. So big up to everyone that's supporting us. Big up to everyone that's subscribing to the platform, watching our videos, sharing the people. We have a lot of shares, especially the Jamaican videos. You know, a lot of people sharing in Jamaica. I don't know. My algorithm right now is hitting 61% of the whole United States. 61%. And the other, you know, 30, 39 or whatever percent, whatever, is Jamaica, UK, Japan, Trinidad. Yes, Trinidad, all over the world. People know, trust me. So when people coming into my live, they come from all over the world. And now that's why I know that, the channel is moving to a good direction. And a lot of people going to be surprised, man. But guess what? God is good. You know what I mean? I just change up some things on the platform. You see the YARDCHAT logo, I change it. It's on each platform. I mean, and why I do it, because changes, stages, improvement, movement, forward, not looking back, going forward. So all of these things, I look at and I go forward and I say, listen, I'm just going with the thing, man. But it's not me, guys. It's not me. It's the grace of the Most High God that you have to be faithful and be true to Him. See, people, let me tell you something. We all have things in our life we're not proud of. We do sins, or we do things that we're not proud of. But guess what? We said, damn, man, God, I hate that. I don't want to do that, God. But you know what Brother Paul said? Brother Paul said, listen, man, the things that I'm supposed to do, I don't do. And the things that I need, what he thinks that I don't supposed to do, I do. And the things that I need to do, I don't do. It's the struggle. But within that struggle, and this is where this is challenge now. This is challenge at time. This is where the challenge part come in. You're gonna have your challenges. You're gonna have all the things. You're gonna have challenges in the world. But guess what? You know when someone told me a couple years ago, and that's the only good two things this man told me. And one I'm gonna tell you, he said, listen, a winner never quit, and a quitter never win. So as long as you don't quit, you are a winner. Do not quit on nothing. I don't care how old you are. If you have breath in your body, you continue, because guess what? Sometimes we have to go through that challenge and struggle to know how it is. So when you get to the top of the mountain, you don't forget. You don't forget the struggle that you went through. People who take easy routes, they don't understand the struggle. They don't understand the challenge that you got to go through in life, and like God, you're not real, all of that, all of that I done, people. I challenged God. I spoke to God myself. I don't want nobody to speak to God for me. I have a relationship between me and this creator. Despite of everything going in my life, the bad, the negative, I just say, God, please do not forsake me. But I always acknowledge him. That's the problem, people. Acknowledge God. Not even in your wickedness, what you're doing. Acknowledging people because he will give you a way out. Let me tell you something, people. The Most High said, listen, when temptation comes, he give you the way out. People, anytime negativity come to you, God give you a way out, but we are not tuning to him. If you're not tuning to, you're not going to know nothing. So you're going to fall to the temptation. You're going to say, why did I do that? Because you make a dumb, stupid decision because you do not want to listen to what God has to say. You think you know more than God. Okay, you think you're more than God? God said, oh, you think you're more than me, y'all chat? Okay, this channel going to be going. What are you going to do now? Oh, God said, don't call on me now. You're going to call on me now. After all them times when you was doing this, doing that, and you know what? We had more subscribers on that channel. We had almost 2,000 subscribers, but guess what? Our watch hours, it wasn't even 400. You understand what I'm saying? And God said, you portraying a fraud, you're projecting, but it's not real. Because on social media, especially on YouTube, subscribers don't mean nothing. When I say don't mean nothing, subscribe will come. When people watch your video, it's more important than subscribe. Because some people watch your video, increase your watch time, but don't subscribe. I could subscribe, but I don't watch it. Who's hurt? It's hurting you because nobody's watching your video. You could have 1 billion subscribers and your watch time is done. What that mean? See, that's what it means. That's what I mean by this. You know, you have to be consistent and never took God out of the picture. You leave him because he the one that give you the knowledge. You think this knowledge sometimes I speak about is coming from me? No. I study, I read, but some of these things come from God himself. Because if it was up to me, I'm not doing it. So that's what people forget, you know. When you serve God, you're not pleasing him. You pleasing yourself. God cannot be pleased, people. Don't think you're going to please God. The only time you please God is when you obey and do his will. There's nothing else you can please God with. So don't think you're going to manipulate, oh, I'm going to do it. No, people. How are you going to manipulate a creator that who created you? Before you was in your mother's womb, I know you. Come on, people. He had a big Job had an argument with God. Well, not an argument, but some type of back and forth. And God told Job, where the hell were you? Where were you when I created us? Where were you? So know your place. A lot of people do not want to put God in their in their life because they think they don't need God. They think because they have money, they have the fancy house, they have the fancy car, they have the big time job, they have all of that. But all that you could lose. And hear this now. Hear what the Most High said. What does it accomplish a man gain all the vanity and the riches of the world? That is what's all about, people. That's why I don't care who get mad, who don't like me, who and you know, Empress. You know, on Instagram, there's a lot of haters for me on Instagram because they don't like what I speak about. But do you think I care? I don't care because let me tell you something. The promise that God told me. All right, He made a promise. He made a promise. I didn't say it. He the one came and promised to me. So that mean I'm in his will. And and listen, let me tell you something. And I'm going on the record, people. I am not bragging, but I'm betting on God. And I'm not a gambler, man, but I'm gambling on God. Not so gambling, I'm putting my money on him, period. I'm not second guessing. I am not second guessing because I know what he told me, people. I guarantee you this channel is going to be next year. This channel is going to be successful. And people are going to say, why? Because God is in the present. Because this channel is supposed to reach a lot of people. This channel is supposed to help people. Do you know what YARDCHAT stands for, people? Yard, you are responsible daily. And hear this now. YARDCHAT start with some people, you know. But those people fell off. They've been exposed. Because they do not have the interest of God in their heart. It's all vanity. They want money. Money is their God. All they talk about is money. Oh, how much views getting for this? See, how much views, but what are you contributing? Nothing. So therefore, I had to separate. The Most High said, "Come out from among them," because they are not good people. They are not people who that you want to reside around with, because their intention is just to spy your liberty. And when you reach a certain level, they want to cause confusion. So that's it, people. Know the people you hang around with, because like the word of God said, "My sheep know my voice." You know when you're doing something wrong. You know when you're doing something good. So there is no excuse. That's why YARDCHAT, you are responsible daily for what you say, for what you do. You are responsible daily. And some people do not want to take accountability for their action. But guess what? Sooner or later, you cannot hold that mess no more. Two things going to happen. Two things from this. Either you confess or you wind up losing your mind. That's what's going to happen. That's personally in my life. That's what's going to happen. Some people need to be confessed and be honest and tell the truth. And if you're not being honest and tell the truth, God help you, because when it's time to pay, when it's time for that vibes to come back, listen, karma is real. What karma is the vibes and the attitude and what you present and put out, good or bad. So when it's ready to come back, woe unto you. Woe unto you. And we shouldn't rejoice. We should be happy, because the word of the Most High said, the wager of sin is death. And trust me, people, what I know, God is a graceful God. God said, "I'm going to give you favor." You got favor. You know what favor is? Favor is something that you don't deserve, but is given to you free. Grace is free. You don't have to do nothing to get it. But with God, God said, "Oh my God, man, look at the situation." But you have one couple people that humble themselves and call the name of the Most High for mercy. For mercy, God. For mercy for that person. For mercy. Then you have your enemy lie and trick you so much that the enemy corrupt your mind. But you choose your side. You choose. So you have to deal with the consequence. There's nothing else I could do for you. There is nothing else I could. I did, and my daughter know exactly what I'm speaking about. I did what I had to do the 20 something years ago. 20, maybe like 22 years ago or 23 years ago. I did my part. But you never change your behavior and your mindset. Instead of you change it, it got worse. And we're going to see what today brings. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, people, So, I just, thank people for, hearing my, this, to me, guys, this is therapy for me. You understand? A lot of, people say, "Oh, YARDCHAT, you're talking in, not in, we call it, in, we call it, we like crypto, I don't know what, like, talking secrets or whatever, crypto. No, it's just, some people just have to learn. When God is dealing with some people, you can't do nothing. When God is dealing with people, because this one thing I know, guys, Thank you for the 13 likes, guys. One thing I know, God will warn you. God will warn you. He just don't do things like that because he's not a God. He's not a meanful God, like envious, do things tit for tat. No, he's a fair God. Even in your filth, he will still warn you. But some people choose who their God is. And you cannot serve two gods in your heart. Because your heart have one space for one God. If you want to force and put two gods in there, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a big issue. You're going to love one and you're going to hate one. Because you cannot serve two masters. Two kings cannot live in the same house. You're going to have a problem. Because I have my rules, I have your rule. Two kings have to live in separate castles. So it is what it is, people. You know what I mean? I don't wish nobody bad, but let me tell you something, people. Things going to happen. Something have to give. Something have to give. Because I am telling you, that rope is stretched to the stretch. That rope is tight. He cannot stretch out no more. The only thing is going to happen is going to snap. It's going to snap. It starts to snap already. But I am not. I have to separate myself. I have to. Because people don't understand. People don't understand. People don't understand when you fight against principalities and power. Those people are wicked. They don't want you to be successful. And it's so sad they don't even want your kids to be successful. And the kids are their kids. So what that's telling you? Somebody been tricked, somebody been bamboozled, been manipulate that person, but guess what? You still have to make a decision. And if you decide to stay in that filth, that's on you. But God is going to deal with it because God is saying enough is enough. The day of reckoning is coming. It's coming, man. And unfortunately, from what I heard yesterday, it's starting, guys. Some people are not happy. Why? The truth. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I wish it wasn't like that, but I have to move myself away because people they're not going to change. They're not going to change, people. Not saying they can't, but they will not. They're not going to change. Because people love wickedness more, people love darkness more than light. The thing is that when you want to help a person, you tell them the truth. But they don't want to hear your truth. They don't want to hear the real truth because when a person been manipulated and beguiled and sell a whole bunch of propaganda, nonsense, gibberish. Who will be held accountable for her? Someone will. But listen, guys, we're not here or there today, but I big up everyone, man. We're going to be off about 11 o'clock, about 9-10 more minutes. We're going to be on for like an hour and a half, I think. An hour, I don't know, going on 2 hours. Oh, we on for an hour and 30 minutes. 33 minutes. I just look at the time frame, guys. Listen, guys, appreciate everyone for all the subscribes, man. And for the likes, 14 likes. Wow, people. We got 1,392 views. Thank you. And for anyone in the chat, if you want to come on your chat, check out my profile at yardchatgmail.com. Yardchatgmail.com. I didn't get to talk about P Diddy, just a little bit about P Diddy, but it looked like Donald Trump going to good talk. Thank you for all the watch and comments. Thank you, guys. I think Empress probably doing the moderating now. Empress. Hey, listen. I should have went live with StreamYard, because I could have went live on, I think, Instagram, TikTok. I don't know, but I didn't do it. It's you know what I mean. I like using that app, but I'm going to have to use it when we get a panel on, because on doing a YouTube live, I can only go live with two on the phone, and I could go live. I think I could actually send someone on the computer, like yeah, I could send an invite. If I had my computer open, I could send an invite. You know, I could send an invite, and we both, but on the YouTube platform. But we hoping that what rumors said, I think YouTube will get a multi-platform. YouTube does not. You got to use a software like StreamYard or you know, stuff like that. But I heard that YouTube, I don't know, but I heard YouTube will have, you know, where they're going to change their streaming program. I'm not sure. That's what I heard. Where you could have multi people on, just like Facebook or TikTok. They're going to have it. YouTube is the only one having open that. YouTube is the only one having open that type of app on their page. If YouTube people, if they do that, YouTube is the oldest platform, and YouTube will take over. YouTube's still the number one thing in the world. So if they do that, man, then I could definitely use this platform for everything. I don't need to have no software. If we could have 3 or 4 more, if YouTube have, we could have about 6 people on or 5 people on, then we could go with a panel. Then we could have a couple people on. But if they don't, then I have to stream through StreamYard and invite people on. But it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good so far. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Can't complain about nothing. Next time, okay, Empress, don't worry. Yeah, guys. So we have 4 minutes left, 6 minutes left on the live. So thank you guys for everyone. I don't even know how much. Let me just. I don't even know. I know we gained some. All right, guys. We have 14 likes and we are up 1,443 views. 53 now. Yeah. So people's coming and watching. Thank you guys. I'm watching it. And after I end the live, then it will show me like everything that what happened on the page. You know, it would show me like my watch hours. You know what I mean? Listen, I believe we monetized for 4,000. And that's what I said before when we monetized with 3,000 watch hours. We said, listen, man. I said, wait a minute. I think I knew. I said, man, I'm over the 3,000, but YouTube algorithm, it's like a week behind in the system for it to catch up. But I believe I have the 4,000 watch hours already, because I'm looking at these videos the other day. I'm like, wow, the views, the watch time. I had one video had like over 100 watch hour. I had another video like over 200. So I believe that we made the 4,000. So I'm looking between the end of this month into the November, a new thing on YouTube, and you know it's going to be good, guys. And we're getting more and more better. You know what I mean? And I thank God that over the period of time that things got better. People see the improvement. You know, going after YARDCHAT, man. I see, man, who do the edit? I said, I do. I do all the editing. Maybe not the best. I'm still working on it, but it's it is what it is, man. But it's pretty good, man. So we have 4 minutes left. It's 10:56 New York time, streaming live from Staten Island, New York. Shout out to the New York area. Shout out to people in the Long Island, overseas. Big up to everyone that's supporting the platform. Listen, my next couple, we're gonna be focused on Jamaica a lot, man. We're gonna be speaking about Jamaica because guess what? I have some people in Jamaica, you know what I mean, and I want someone from Jamaica to come on the platform and speak about what's going on in Jamaica presently. I don't want nobody from over here. I do not want nobody from over here. I want somebody in the present of what's going on in Jamaica presently, what's going on with healthcare. I know there's another big thing about healthcare in Jamaica. Big thing healthcare. I know Andre Holiness is working on that, healthcare and jobs and all that stuff. So he's looking to into a good moving to a good direction. Also, I heard Andre Holiness that he want to get rid of the parliament. He want to get rid of the monarchy system. But who don't want to get rid of it? Marc Golden. You see what I'm saying? So And you know, that's another thing, man. So we want to get some people from Jamaica and speak about what's going on in Jamaica. You know, the school, you know, what's going on in school, healthcare, the food, why people not cultivating the land no more. People prefer to go to Burger King, Wendy's, KFC. You know what I mean? The westernized now. So why Jamaican people don't cultivate? Nobody planting thyme, scallion, cocoa, banana, you know, dashi, yam. Those are the things that you always will have in your country. But it seems to me the younger generation is, they don't want to do it because they want fast money, internet. You know, everything is live. Everything is live. They want TikTok. I mean, and look at what happened to TikTok. A lot of Jamaicans on TikTok, man. So, and another thing with TikTok, I think TikTok, I don't know, man. I think they did something where they will change. I don't know, but you know, it is what it is, guys. So we have 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. You know, I mean, the other day, man. The other day we got 11,000 views. Wow, and 46 likes, 45 likes, or 48, something like that. But the good thing, man, you know, the last couple of weeks, I don't know when, but you know what? It's just being consistent and just going with YouTube, being consistent. When you're being consistent on YouTube, you know, you get an algorithm. You get an algorithm. Um, when you're a small channel like us, we still consider a small channel. Um, the goal is for this year is to reach 2,000 subscribers for the year up. 2,000 subscribers, and the pace we're going right now, we at where we at 200 and wait, I'll tell you right now exactly what's going on in the YouTube. I'll tell you exactly right now. I mean, these things I like to share with my audience. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real so they know exactly what's going on. So when you do videos like these and explain to your audience, people will be interested. So you know, let me help. You know, that's how it is, guys. So on the YouTube right now, right on the YouTube. Let me see how many subscribers we have as we speak. Let me see here. We have 1,770. So seven more subscribers. We at 1,800. Yeah, we close, man. We almost at we close. We are close. I'm going to tell you exactly right now. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what's going on. Let me go into YouTube and see what's going on. I tell you exactly what's going on behind the scene, guys. So these are things that you know we come to our audience. We let them know. Listen, guys. You know, our goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers for the year is up. That's the goal. And even if we don't make that goal, it's still a goal. You know what I mean? You know, people put time frame on their goal, just a time frame. But listen, don't put time frame in your goal. When you accomplish your goal, you check it off next. So, you know, people put time frame that, you know, if it doesn't work, then they get upset. They make my goal. No. You know what I mean? You continue. You know what I mean? Let me go I got to go in the studio. I have to go in the YouTube studio to break it down to you guys and tell you what's going on right now in the YouTube studio. Okay, here we are. So, you know what I mean? So all these kids are missing, guys. So if you've seen these kids out there, you know what I mean? Okay. Exactly, I'm telling you what it is now. Okay, all right. We have 1,777 subscribers. We had 166 subscribers in the last 28 days. From month to last month into this month, 28 days. That's how we count. So yeah, so that's it, man. And watch time. Oh, watch time right now. The watch hour time, we have 691.6 watch time. And that's probably going to drop into the YouTube. And I think we have, let me check exactly my watch hour, and I will break it down to you guys. I mean, okay. Wow, the last 30 days, excuse me, the last 7 days, I had 30.7K views. Recent view. Last 7 days, got over 30,000 views. 0.7. That's good. The shares, man, people, we got 5,700. No, 575,000.7K. Likes 12,500. Comment 1,700 comment. The shares 992 shares. You know, this between October 1st to October 7th. The views, we got over 30K. So that's good. I mean, so we doing pretty good, guys. So far, you know, I mean, we got over 1,000 videos. I mean, so you know, we hanging in there, guys. We hanging in there. We're hanging in there. You know, we're not giving up. So I just want to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Go over there, support Real Talk with Empress. Support MMA, Yard Chat MMA. That's our new channel. Support it. And you see this little girl here, man. She's missing in Jamaica. So if you see her, anyone know her, you just call the police. The number is Jamaica, 876. Google it. 876. The number, you can remember it, guys. I know the number blocked out. You know what I mean? But we need to. Here's another one before I go. Where is it? Just put this one up so you guys could see it again. So anyone see these kids? She's missing from New York, man. She's only 10 years old, guys. Come on. I mean, I seen babies getting missing. I don't know, guys, why babies are getting missing. People are just kidnapping kids, or whatever it is. Yeah, guys. So I'm out, guys. Oh, listen, guys. You could go over there to Fifth General TV. Go check it out. There's a video over there. Go subscribe to that guy platform. He's a pretty good guy, and they're good people. I know the guy. Zacchaeus live on Staten Island, so yeah, we pretty good, man. We got 65 views. It's only for one day. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm about to log off. Empress, I see you. Talk to you. Let me know. I know we have something to do later, right? Hopefully, just let me know. And okay, all right. I'm out. All right, people. Enough love. Make sure when you leave, all the people. There's 9 people in the chat. When you leave, please make sure you press it. If you haven't pressed it, the like button or whatever, make sure you press it, guys, or subscribe so we get the engagement. Until next time, guys. All right.